Welcome back, guys. It is coming home because it's finished. Algeria 3, Guinea 0. The exact scoreline that I predicted after the exact lineup that I predicted, and now it's seriously time to get excited. We're into the quarterfinals. We're into the VAR land. I can't believe we've just won. The comfortableness, the way we watched the game so far, the stress and the teams going into some late 0-0s. We just put the game to bed so early. If we got that first goal in the first 20 minutes, which is what I wanted, it would kill the game. And that's exactly what we got. Let's start from the beginning, right from the beginning. People were surprised that Mahrez and Ounas was not playing. Of course, it was very difficult to fit him into a team that was winning and hadn't conceded. So Ounas was on the bench. We started off with a brilliant goal from Belaili. Before that, Belaili offside a couple of times, even scored a goal when the flag was up. It was very close, but right at the start, a little bit of a mix-up with Belaili and Benassa, but that's okay, that's soon forgotten about. Some rough challenges. Guardiola got a yellow card. I'm thinking, here we go. Guardiola's on a yellow. He's got to get sent off or whatever. He's got to be careful. And then the goal really just put the game to bed, put the nerves to bed. Belaili to Belaili. Belaili with his second goal of the tournament, and just a fantastic side-footed finish off the side netting and in. And we're 1-0 up. And from going 1-0 up, we never really looked like losing the game. Guinea never really threatened us that much, and at times it was comfortable to watch. You never really felt Guinea were going to get back into the game. 1-0, half time, you're thinking, right, we've had a lot of chances, we haven't taken them. Are we going to get punished? Particularly looking at some of the other results, the likes of Egypt going home, even though they're already at home, Morocco going home, Cameroon going home. So it was really key to get the second goal. And Riyad Mahrez, you know, I don't understand the people that said Riyad Mahrez shouldn't start. The captain, the best player, the Man City winger, the Premier League winner. I honestly don't get the people that say that Riyad Mahrez shouldn't start for us. The only people that should be saying that are people that don't want us to win. Riyad Mahrez, the captain, what a top quality finish. A brilliant finish. Bang, he killed the game. From the moment Mahrez scored, we didn't have to worry at all. It was 2-0, we were cruising. Belmadi's already thinking about the next game. Fantastic Riyad Mahrez. But let's talk about Benassa, this guy in midfield. Not as effective, but still top class. His second assist of the tournament from central midfield to set up Riyad Mahrez. And then look at the quality we're bringing on from the bench. Delors, Ounas, brilliant players coming on. Ounas, third goal for him, the top scorer, because he's got the most goals in the least minutes. This guy's got the same goals as Sadio Mane, as Bakambu, the most expensive African player ever. Ounas comes on and scores. What he must be thinking, right? What more does Ounas have to do to start? Because this front line is so good. What's interesting is he came on for Belaili and he was playing on the left. Now, would Belmadi switch out Belaili for Ounas? It's difficult because Belaili scored as well, and he scored against Kenya as well. So it's a good headache to have, but let's not worry about that yet. Let's focus on the game. Yusuf Attal with the assist. Now, Attal was going forward a lot, and Mahrez was having to defend a lot. That's why Mahrez was not getting much joy in the first half. Attal, so many forward runs. Belaili stays back, Attal goes forward. So that's how our fullbacks are working. And sooner or later, one of his crosses were going to work, and he found Mahrez and Ounas to make it 3-0, and that was that. Rice and Bull, he made a couple of saves. That's now 4 clean sheets, no goals conceded, 9 goals scored. We're into the quarterfinals of the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations, just like we were in 2015. This team is 3 wins from winning the whole thing. That's 4 wins in a row. It's just top class. Riyad Mahrez scoring on his 50th game for the national team. Such a top class player. That is why he's the captain. Let's talk about some other players that are unsung heroes. Ben Lamry, the rock at the back. He made one defensive header when he cleared the ball away. He celebrated that header like he scored a goal. I mean, that's how much it means to these players. Mandy, fantastic. Rice and Bulhi, you just know you can rely on him. A little bit nervy at the start, but all the players were. Fantastic Rice and Bulhi in goal. Getting the job done. All the players are outstanding. I can't tell you right now that a player played bad. The only thing I can say is Belaili was born offside. But with time, I think he can work on that. He scored a goal. I just think he had that great chance in the first half when he blazed it over the bar from a really good Guardiola ball. And we know next time he'll score. He scored, what, 40, 50, 60, 70 goals in Qatar. We know he's a good finisher. I don't think we're at that point where we say we start Slimani or Delors over Belaili. Belaili works so hard off the ball, so many good runs, holds the ball up. He's more to his game than scoring goals. But I'm super happy with this team. We've proved all the North African nations wrong. We are the kings of North Africa. The others wish they could be like us. This is us. This is Algeria. This is coming home. We can do it. Into the quarterfinals. I fear no one. I told you we're going to win 3-0. I'm at the point, I fear no one. We've been the best team. People fear us. And all of a sudden, we've gone to underdogs to favourites. Now, we've got to be careful. We don't want to overconfident ourselves. We have got to be careful that we don't think every game is won. One game at a time. The Guinea game is done, it's complete. 3-0 winners. So let's celebrate this victory for a while and then we'll start to move on. Brilliant players. Even Belaili came on and done well for Guinea. I knew Guinea wouldn't last the game. He got that yellow card. It was a very harsh yellow card, but nonetheless, Guinea is a top player. He's a top rough tackler. He gets physicality in there. He's proved why he's in this squad, and that physicality, perhaps not necessarily in the game of someone like Tyder or Bentala we've had in recent years in the midfield. So great performance all round. I don't want to miss anyone out. Feghouli again. Feghouli has been unlucky because he's been in some great positions, but Mahrez and Belaili haven't found him. He's made some good forward runs, and I think he's a bit unfortunate that he hasn't had more involvement in the goals. But team, very, very good, and Mandy as well, good with the passing. He did a lot of long balls going forward, and that's what Belaili told the team to do, I think. Lots of long balls going forward. So we've won 3-0, the scoreline I predicted, with the lineup I predicted. Guys, what are your thoughts on the game? It's very tough to pick the man of the match. I'm going to actually say, I thought Ben Lamry was so good, and it might shock you. I'm going to say Ben Lamry was my man of the match. We've beaten Guinea 3-0. Football's coming home. Are Algeria going to be flying at the flag for the Arab nations in the quarterfinals? Let's find out. But so far, guys, everything is going well, and Egypt are out. That's another piece of big news. The hosts are out. We don't have to play them. Now, VAR comes in without Egypt. No home support, no home pressure. Big shock, but big boost for us. The best team, the best footballing team will win the tournament now. That's how it's going to work. No more of this. They're the hosts. They're going to get the decisions. They're gone. The team that plays the best football with the VAR should win the cup. And we're playing the best football at the moment. Guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. And yes, 3-0. Let's do this.